Hey everybody, I'm back with video number 4 in my series of getting a video of all my PSA graded cards. So I've already focused on the years from 1949 to 1962. So this video will be my cards from 63 to 64. So starting over here with a 1963 Flir Bob Gibson and a near mint 7. Then a couple of the post-serial cards that you cut off the back of the boxes. These are pretty tough to get, so that Bob Gibson at a 6.5 is pretty nice grade on that. The Juan Marichal looks really good as a 5 as well. And then moving on to these leaders here, the batting leaders, home run leaders. Quite a few Hall of Famers in these. The 63 cards are very colorful, which means it's very difficult to get in high grades because of those colored borders on the top or the bottom. And then, of course, centering is always an issue as well. But I like these leader cards. They've got a lot of Hall of Famers in these. Looking at the home run leaders for the American and National League. ERA leaders, you got Bob Gibson, Sandy Koufax, Don Drysdale. And then a Don Drysdale for the pitching leaders. And that strikeout leaders, once again, Don Drysdale, Sandy Koufax, and my favorite, Bob Gibson. And then looking to, once again, yeah, like I said, 6s and 7s. That's the majority of my collection on 63. Once again, centering issues and the colored borders there at the bottom or the top if it's a leader's card. Hoyt Wilhelm, Richie Ashburn. Okay, now moving on, we got a couple of rookie stars here. You'll see that on the left it's the Gaylord Perry. It's not his true rookie. This is his second-year card, but he still was put on one of these rookie star cards. You'll see it a lot from Topps in the 60s. And then on the right, Pedro Olivo, also known as Tony Oliva, was a potential Hall of Fame player, great hitter in his day. Possibly could be a Hall of Famer in the future. We'll see. Don Drysdale, Ernie Banks, both those in 6s, and then a Frank Robinson and a near mint 7. Then going down here to Bob Gibson, near mint 7, Juan Marichal, near mint 7, a couple of power pitchers that I collect from the 60s, and then that Willie McCovey and a 6. A couple more rookie stars here on the right. You've got the Rusty Staub rookie and a 6.5. On the left, a really nice Willie Stargell rookie and a near mint 7. I don't have the Pete Rose rookie card. I probably should have got it a couple years ago before it really blew up in value. I probably won't end up getting it. It's just too expensive for me. And then these peel-offs here, Richie Ashburn and Frank Robinson. These peel-offs came as an insert into the set. You'd buy a pack and there'd be one of these little peel-off heads. Okay, moving on to 64, and as you can see, the cards are not quite as colorful. They're still very clean. I do like the 64 set, but it's not as colorful or imaginative as the 63 set. This home run leaders card's cool because it's got 4 Hall of Famers on there. Hank Aaron, Willie McCovey, Willie Mays, and Orlando Cepeda. 3 of them on the same team. Wow, that's pretty cool. I have 3 of the top 4 home run hitters on one team for 1 year. And then friendly foes with Willie McCovey and Leon Wagner. Then going on to some individual player cards with Ernie Banks there. Got a Veda Penson. Then an All-Star Vets as a 6. I think that's the only 6 I have, PSA 6 in these 64s. I try to get the 64s and 7s or 8s. So a Don Drysdale and a 7. And then here's a nice Tommy John rookie and an 8. 64's got some deceptive rookies. It's got a couple good guys, but they don't have the star power of like a Pete Rose or Willie Stargell. So the Lou Piniella, his first true rookie card. And then Tony La Russa rookie card. So a couple of managers. Maybe some of the better known rookies in this group. And then an Al Kaline card. Moving down here, a Frank Robinson and a 7, Jim Bunning and a 7, Orlando Cepeda and Robin Roberts, both near mint 7s. And then this is a guy not a lot of people know about, Tony Conigliaro. He was a great hitter. Unfortunately, somebody beamed him in the eye really good, and he was never quite the same, but he was a really amazing, young, promising hitter back in the day before an injury kind of derailed his career some. And I love this AL Bombers card. It's another one of my mantles, a few mantles that I have. It's got Norm Cash, Mickey Mantle, Al Kaline, and Roger Maris on there. AL Bombers, really cool card. Moving on to my staple of my Willie McCovey and Bob Gibson. Then a Gaylord Perry. This one is actually more expensive than the 63 Gaylord Perry. It's his first individual card. I think maybe it's just a higher number, or it's harder to get. And then you've got the Niekro rookie, a guy that was more about longevity than great numbers, but he did put up a Hall of Fame career, and he was a great pitcher, so this is his rookie card. Now this is a subset from 64 that I really, really like. These 64 top stand-ups. They are, as you can imagine, quite difficult to get in high grade because of the solid colored borders, top to bottom. And the fact that these things are meant to be popped open and put on a kid's mantle or dresser or whatever, so just to see these unpunched, if you will, is pretty amazing. So I've got a small collection of these. They're very expensive, very popular to collect. So there's a Max Alvis, just a common, and then you got the Ernie Banks. These two particular variations are short print ones here. This Don Drysdale in a 6. And the best grade I have on any of these is this one Marischal as a 7. I'm really glad to get that. Love that. I think this Willie McCovey was the first one I got of all of them. It's just a 5, but that Willie McCovey is a short print. And then some of the more common players, although he was a great pitcher in his day, Camilo Pascual. Then Boog Powell and Floyd Robinson to round it out. But once again, really love these 64 top stand-ups. I'd be open to getting more of them, but they are pretty pricey. And then just lastly, a Wheaties stamp. These just came in a panel. I don't know if you had to send away for them or it actually came in the box of Wheaties. I have to look up to get a little bit more research on there, but I picked up this for my Juan Marischal collection. Well, that's everything I have from 1963 to 1964. I'm going to continue on doing videos as I move up the ladder. Probably the next one will be 65 and 66. So thanks for watching, and continue to check out my videos here on YouTube. Thanks.